So here is a quick, for lack of a better term, horror story about a guy who found the worst possible thing he could find out shortly after marrying his wife. Title: I just found out that my wife, a 42-year-old female, has been in a relationship with someone else for 2 years. We got married a week ago. 1 week ago they got married, and he found that she's had a relationship for the last couple of years while they were engaged and all that. And by the way, he's 37, she's 42. What the hell is he doing marrying an older chick? It says here, I will not try to make this longer than it has been since I feel nauseous about this discovery. I found out today that my new wife has had a relationship for years, and her close friends also are aware of it. Well, of course her friends are aware. They're probably egging her on. I ran into an old friend at the supermarket this morning that I have not seen for 7 or 8 years, and he was with a friend of his that I do not know. I explained that I was recently married and he wanted to see pictures, so I was showing him. His friend goes, "Is that Emma?" And I immediately confirmed the name, and that's who she was. His face went pale, and he told me that she was dating a friend of his for the last 2 years. Wait a second here. How is she dating your friend when she was with me? She's this amazing, beautiful, loving woman. You must be talking about somebody else. Nope. This is why it shows one has to do their research on who they get involved with and marry, and be with them for years. I thought he was mistaken, but he showed me pictures in his phone of the two of them together at the beach kissing at a restaurant. Oh my God. This poor bastard never saw it coming. He probably was just so happy to get this chick to pay attention to him. He was probably that guy the gal settled for, and after all those years, finally a girl's paying attention to him and all that, and she's just looking for a nice guy to pay the bills. I was so embarrassed and had to excuse myself, but exchanged numbers with an old friend and immediately went home. I texted him, and he said that his friend that knows my wife contacted the guy who she was dating and confirmed it as much. The worst part about everything is that I found they had SCX the day I proposed to her. Knows she wasn't marrying the other guys. And why is that? Probably because they weren't going to provide her a lifestyle and security this guy would. And when she said that she went to Amsterdam for a funeral, it was actually just a vacation with him. Who goes to Amsterdam for a funeral? Isn't that the party centrals like the Las Vegas of Europe? Think about it, like, oh, I got to go to Vegas for a funeral. Okay, even though you don't know that I know somebody in Vegas and they're partying all weekend in Vegas. So the issue now is that I'm married to this woman and love her, but cannot imagine staying with her after this. You think? We just got married, and I just paid earnest money for a house. We are renting right now. No bank accounts together, no children that we share. Well, thank God for that. But financially, how effed am I if I divorce her? I am by far the breadwinner in our relationship. I don't know what to do. I want to try couples therapy. Smack. For what? She's been having a relationship, or relationships plural, all the time you've been dating her. What are you going to do in therapy? No, you're done. But I just can't get over this betrayal. Any advice would be appreciated. Here's the advice. Talk to a lawyer. See if you can get this thing annulled and out of this as quickly as possible, and lick your wounds and try to move on. But I get he's heartbroken, and that's terrible. This is a terrible thing that happened to anybody. It'd be terrible if it happened to a woman and a guy was cheating on her the whole time. But you can't stay with someone like this. Couples therapy is going to do a freaking thing. Have some self-respect. And this is a lesson to all guys. They need to spend years getting to know someone, getting to know their friends, family, etc., etc. And yeah, all her friends knew. Of course they did. They're probably a bunch of cheaters and liars too. He goes on, after admitting to all this, I'm working with an attorney to figure out the next steps. It's damn near 7 p.m. now, so he will follow up tomorrow. I'm going to go down the route of annulment and not divorce. Good idea. I have not spoken to anyone else about this because I'm embarrassed and I don't know what else to tell. I hope it was a bad prank by a jealous person, but everything that I've been sent just validates how real it is. And he does some quotes. He says he's quoting her saying, I'm going to Carmen's birthday brunch. Nope, she went to a pool party with him. I'm going to Amsterdam for a funeral. Nope, that was a vacation with the two of them. So many lies. SCX with this guy an hour before I proposed to her. Her ex-lover said she ghosted him since that day, likely because she was getting married, so she wanted to be serious. I found out the ex and her also spoke about ring shopping. So, there you go. You cannot be with someone like this. It's over, move on. But I'm human. I'm not heartless. This is terrible. And this guy's going to take him a long time to get over both the emotional heartbreak because obviously he says he's in love with her, and the betrayal. Can I ever trust again? Blah, blah, blah. But if he stays with her, thank God he's not. He's going to do the annulment. It'd be even worse. Don't buy her waterworks and drama and all that. End it, move on. And hopefully he doesn't get hammered too much in the annulment or anything like that. And next time, really get to know your girl. It's a lesson for every guy out there. But holy crap, can't make this up.